Welcome back in. We have Terry Shankle, head football coach at South Stanley High School. Coach, pretty good progress last year. You guys finished 6-5, made the state playoffs. But this year's team, I think, has a lot of potential. There's a lot of starters back in this year's team, a lot of really good players back in this year's team. How has the offseason been so far, and just how are you feeling about the group today in June?
Man, the offseason we off to a good start. I think we probably have around 40, 45 kids that's been coming
Hmm.
so far. Uh, the only thing, travel ball, AAU basketball, baseball kind of interfere a little bit, but other than that, man, I'm happy with the progress we not made from my first year here. We probably had 15 to 20 kids. Now we having 40 kids during the summertime is really impressive at a small school.
Yeah, that's definitely a big increase there. So I think this team has what, 17 starters back? Is that right?
Yes, we have 17 starters
17.
back.
Yeah.
And a couple guys go two ways. Not everybody, and it just some people roles gonna expand, and I'm excited to see how they respond to it. And we
Good.
got a lot of experience that kind of help those guys who roles expand kind of make up for it.
Yeah. So let's start on offense. So the quarterback, Caleb Richardson's back, as well as plenty of his weapons. I'll just give you the floor. Kind of tell us about these guys and what makes them special players.
Oh man, start with Caleb Richardson, man. This guy been through so much during these 3 years. When I got here, he wasn't even a quarterback. So, just his willingness to learn and persevere through all the things that going on with him outside of football, in football, is pretty impressive, man. And his poise in the pocket, man, is I mean, that's just a natural skill he has.
Hmm.
No matter what pressure coming, he's standing that barrel, he's staring the barrel, and he let the ball go. And he give all his receivers a chance to catch the ball. I about had two wide receivers over 1,000,
Hmm.
and one of them was a sophomore. So he spread the ball around. I like for him to run a little more, but as long as he get the ball out fast and make quick and good decisions, I'm good with that. To go from 10 touchdowns in sophomore year to 31, he did everything I could ask for. I mean, what coach would be mad about their quarterback throwing 30 touchdowns? So
Yeah,
he's pretty
not many.
impressive, man. He's pretty impressive. He's a smart kid. He want to learn. He want to get better. So that's a great sign for your quarterback when you got a guy like that. And,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
yeah, that's Caleb. And I got three wide receivers. Start with Josiah Hope. He was all state. He big time. Looking for him to be a leader. And that's my goal for him is to kind of push other people. Even though you're good, can you make other people around you better? You know, and just want to see that process, that maturation process from him. But other than that, he can go down, he can go deep. He can take a quick screen, 60, 70, 80, and he can go get picks for us on defense. He a playmaker on both sides of the ball and in the return game. So you can never go wrong with one of those type of players.
Yeah, for
Never
sure.
wrong. Colin Dockery, he's a sophomore, but he's probably the fastest on the team. I think he ran 10.9 this year during track season. He's
Dang.
5'11", got good size. He's not gruesome. Looking for him to do more on offense besides just play receiver. See can he get the ball in his hands more. I think he had like 12 or 13 touchdowns.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty impressed with the way they responded last year because didn't nobody know what these guys were going to be, and they stood up and handled business. So I'm excited, man. Everybody coming to workouts and everybody's dedicated. They committed. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I
uh,
feel good too if I was in your shoes.
yeah. So
Uh, Tell me about the running backs and any tight ends if you have them.
so the running back is Aki Hope and Carter Calicut. Carter Calicut should have been an all-state linebacker. Now he not had 120 tackles back-to-back seasons since I've been here, and I had 3 picks one season, 4 picks in one season. he kind of do it all, and he run the ball. He's our power back. We punch it in when we in short distance or need a first down. That's the guy we go to, Mr. Reliable. And we have Ike Hope, which has been all conference the last 2 years. You look at his size, you don't expect him to be as strong as he is and as tough as he is, but man, a guy like that, he could change the game on special teams. He always scripting the ball. He always giving more effort than anyone on the field. So I mean, that's they're my running backs right now that's proven, and I got a couple guys that I'm looking to see can they step up to the challenge.
Awesome. So the line, I guess you have all these skilled guys, but it's not gonna matter if the line's not very good. So tell me about the offensive line. How many guys are back there, and who are you looking at to be excited about there?
It's kind of, I mean, I have everybody back but one guy, and that's Michael Davis, which was mostly a defensive player for me that's going to be playing college ball next year or this year. And so I lost him, but he wasn't really a starter. So I had a rotation of guys. I had about 7 guys that kind of we plug and play, and depending on what day it is, because it was so young, everybody first year on varsity was last year. So I'll get all those guys back, and I got Jackson Kimmer, who been hitting it pretty hard. Gonna play guard for us, and Quentin Morton. He's a freshman. Well, he'll be a sophomore, but he's only 15 right now. Well, 14. He's only 14. He'll be 15 in October. So those my guys, my glue guys, and guys I know would expect. And then I have Mick Tucker, who was an all conference center for us last year, and trying to get them guys on the same page and make sure they understand how important it is to gel together before the season get here. So I mean, some of them guys play baseball, which is great. It helped them with football. So I'm pretty excited, man. Tyler Harrison is another guy, Nate March, and Pugh is probably my biggest lineman. Bryant Pugh is probably my biggest lineman, 6'3", 240, and he's a rising junior. So I got a lot of young offensive linemen. I think I only have 3 seniors, and the rest of them sophomores and juniors. So I'm pretty excited this year. Yeah,
that's exciting. Just kind of big picture on the offense. Are there some things you're trying to do differently this year, Tennessee-wise? Some things that maybe weren't able to do last year, but now that everyone's got more experience, you can kind of install it this year?
Yes, man. Run the ball, man. Run the ball, win championships. So if you can't run the ball, you can't win no championships. And that's one of the biggest emphasis this year is being able to run the ball at any means. If they load the box, I want our guys moving people off the line of scrimmage, controlling the line of scrimmage. And that's something that I've been drilling since last year. I didn't like the way we ran the ball, especially, I mean, you can't pass the ball 30, 40 times a game, every game, and put too much stress on the quarterback, put the ball on harm's way too much, more than you would like. So running the football, that's something that we're going to lean heavily on and try to make sure we can do it any means.
Gotcha. Well, let's flip over to defense. We already mentioned some of the names that are going to be on that side of the ball as well. But again, big picture for defense, what's the main thing that needs to be better or different this year?
Better, we got to stop the run. Like, we have to stop the run. I don't know what we failed at last year, because we had two of our best guys that's gone. Our D tackle and our linebacker, Ethan Gaddy. But for some reason, we couldn't stop the run like I wanted to. But that's something we got to. We got guys who can cover. Our secondary is pretty strong. We got everybody back but one guy. And it's that front 7, front 6 is what I'm interested in seeing how they get better during the summertime, because we're gonna have a lot of activities to see can they improve and give them a lot of reps and a lot of work to see where it can take them.
Is there a name or two on that defensive line that you're looking for having a really big season?
Well, it's 3 guys. They all played last year. 2 of them was all conference. One of them was Kamari Wright. He was
Yep.
all conference. He'll be a senior. Wyatt Crawford, he'll be a senior, but he didn't make all conference. But he's 6'3", big guy. I'm looking for him to have a breakout year. And Trip Edwards was our other all conference defense end. He led the team in sacks, and he's coming back. So them three guys that I'm looking for them to dominate and pick up where they left off.
Good. So at linebacker, we already talked about Carter a little bit earlier, but he's been a pretty dominant linebacker the past couple of years. Is he the only starter back at linebacker?
Yeah, he's the only starter back in linebacker, and so I'm looking for him, leaning on him to get guys better, get them accustomed with how we do things, with how to play the position. Because I tell people all the time, he reminds me of Luke Kuechly, man. He always around the ball. He give great effort, man. He got great instincts. That's what it takes to be a linebacker. Like,
Yeah.
he should be a college linebacker somewhere. That's why I believe in him. I believe great kid, one of the smartest kids in the school. I mean, it's impressive to have guys like this at a small school like this.
As far as the other linebacker spots, are those guys going to kind of emerge over the summer, or do you have a good idea now?
They're gonna have to emerge over the summer. Really, a lot of the young guys we had for JV last year is I mean, you never know these kids. Summertime, a lot of distractions, and we'll see. We got a couple of kids. We got one kid, Carter Bowles. He kind of a tweener. He might be a DN, might be a linebacker, but
Okay.
he's a rising sophomore, 6'2", 6'1". So I mean, give him a chance, and it's some more guys that probably get opportunities. But right now, he's one of the guys we're looking at and seeing can he step up and play that position alongside Carter.
Gotcha. So in the secondary, you already mentioned some of these guys, but Josiah Holt, Ike Holt, I think Jaden Woods, some of these guys they all kind of are back from last year, right? So to kind of
Yeah.
tell me about what they do as defensive backs that makes them good players.
Well, I mean, Josiah Holt, by having I think 8 or 9 picks last year, he just got great ball skills. He reminded me of myself. I tell people all the time. It's a few things that's different from us. I'm very, very competitive. But I mean, like ball skill wise, like for him not to play baseball, he like a center fielder. You put him in free safety, and you throw the ball up, he's gonna be near the ball. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of our advantage and our X factor of our defense is having somebody in the middle of the field that can kind of read the quarterback and go get it. And I mean, so I mean, his track record, his resume speak for itself. But I mean, Jaden Woods is probably my most natural corner. Um, he's a good wide receiver as well, but as far as pressing and playing off, he got great instincts. He's always right there with the receiver in the hip pocket. Don't give up a lot of big plays. Uh, he's probably one of my best cover guys on the team.
Good. How about special teams? Do we have guys back there, kicker, punter, long snapper?
Yes, yes,
Obviously, returner, we got that covered. But
yeah. We got to return the cover. My kicker, Jose Garcia, he'll be a junior coming up, and I think he's primed to have a breakout season. He been working pretty hard during the spring, lifting weights, kicking, and pretty invested. So I'm looking for him to kind of help us change the field position, and get us extra points and field goals. So we don't always got to score touchdowns every time.
yeah, that a guy like that could be a big help, especially at the high school level, because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
the bar is not very high in high school. So
Nah.
anytime you get a guy that can flip the field like that, it's helpful.
Yeah, most definitely.
Before we go here, tell me about your schedule. Who do you have in non-conference this year?
So non-conference, we start off with West Stanley. We got them away, and then we have Anson County, and then Piedmont.
Okay.
Yep,
And then
Anson County, Piedmont will be at home.
okay. And then this conference is kind of a different conference. I think it's only for football teams. What's the conference called for football? Do you know what it's called?
Man,
I think I just have it as like football only conference.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what do you kind of know about the teams you're gonna be playing? I know there's some teams from real far away that you have to learn about.
Yeah, I mean Thomas Jefferson. They so far away, and I don't know much about them. I just know they far away, And Bonnie Cone, it's a new school. I know the coach that was here previously had a stop there as a head coach for a year or two. So I don't know much. I know they have a basketball program that's better that I've seen in the past. But I don't know much about Bunny Combe, and Mount Olive Charter normally is a good team.
Yeah.
Is what I know about Mount Olive Charter. Have athletes, good quarterbacks all the time. Uh, and then North Rowan, they was in our conference before
Mm-hmm.
this last conference, so we kind of familiar with what North Rowan would bring, athleticism, speed,
Yeah.
uh, depth. So I mean, I like the conference. We got more diverse. There's more teams we probably wouldn't see unless it's the playoffs. Give us a chance to get more get more experience with the teams we might see in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Totally. Last question. Tell me about your staff, your coordinators is there with you, helping you out there, because obviously it's hard to do just all by yourself there.
Yeah, it is. Man, I have a great staff, man. We make it work. A lot of my coaches is off campus, and we work good together, man. We push these kids, and I'm the offensive coordinator, and I have Coach Patterson. He kind of I lean on him, Coach Watkins, and Coach Robert Lee is my O line coach. Coach Watkins is my wide receiver coach. I coach the quarterbacks. Coach Patterson coach my running backs. So we we make it work, man, and them guys they give it their all, and man they bring so much more than just X's and O's to the kids, which I appreciate. And on defense, my D coordinators, Coach Patterson is my D coordinator, and Coach Rank
Mm-hmm.
is so Cole they split. Rank he kind of go over the coverages and Patterson with the fronts, and we kind of make it work that way. So I don't give one person so much responsibility. And
Good.
then I
Good.
have
Cool.
Coach Dietrich Allen is my cornerback and safety coach. He played at ECU, so he got a lot of experience. And Coach A. Lee, he coached my linebackers. So we got the same staff, minus a couple guys. And I think right now where we at, we're at a good spot. We're at a good spot. We're pretty familiar with the guys.
Good. Good. Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming on today, telling me about your players and your staff and your schedule and all of that. This is a team that I'm very intrigued by. So, very curious to see how much this team improves this year. I think it's a pretty high ceiling in this year's team. So, I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your time with me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me. Have a good one.